All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm sitting in front of a 2022 Ford Edge Titanium. Today I'm going to be bringing you a review of this car. I've done a 2021 Ford Edge review, which not much has changed, but I thought I'd bring you up to speed on what is happening for the 2022. So starting on the exterior, this is finished in iconic silver metallic. We've all seen this color before. As you can see, there are a bunch of chrome accents on the exterior of the car, hinting at this is the titanium model. Up here you do have these LED headlights, and you also have LED taillights in the back. You have these pretty good looking rims that are standard on the titanium. This one has the 300A package, so there's no extra upgrades on this car. All right, now moving to the back, you can see you have dual exhaust pipes down there, titanium badge here, and this of course is all-wheel drive, opening the rear of the car. Electronic opening tailgate. I'll throw the cargo capacities up on the screen right now, but as you can see, you have these buttons here that can lower the seats, and you do have a 12-volt socket right here and some hooks for cargo nets or whatever you want to place on there. You have plenty of storage back here to store anything you want. Some more storage right here and storage right here with these area lights to illuminate the rear cargo space. There's this button you can press right up here as well to shut the tailgate. All right, now the Edge Titanium is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged inline-4, makes 250 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque, and it's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And like I said, this one is all-wheel drive. If you get the ST, you can get a 2.7-liter V6 instead. All right, now moving on to the interior of the 2022 Ford Edge Titanium. The interior is a pretty nice place to be. You have soft touch materials everywhere. The seats are nice and comfortable, contrast stitching, and a bunch of chrome accents on the interior. Going ahead and starting it up, you can see here you have an analog speedometer right here, hugged by 2 digital screens on the outside that show you information regarding the vehicle. The steering wheel, though it's pretty normal looking, pretty classic Ford, it does have a bunch of features on it as well. You have lane centering right here, adaptive cruise control, and over here on the stock you do have your lane keep assist. Now moving over to the center here, you do have Sync 4A, which is Ford's newest operating system. You might notice this in the Mach-E as well. It has wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, and it is Ford's newest system. All the climate controls are embedded in the infotainment system as well, though they do leave your volume controls out right here for you to access. Cameras right here, and of course you have your sensors. In the center you do have your gear dial right here, PRND, and then you press the middle button, that's sport, auto stop start, and park assist off and on. Center console space is pretty good as well, and under that you have room. And then for the glove box, pretty decent size as well. This one also has a Bang & Olufsen sound system in it, which does sound pretty good. The bass is there. And as for the back seats, plenty of knee room back here to make you happy, and plenty of headroom. Right here you do have climate vents and a USB Type-C and USB Type-A with a 150-watt outlet. Storage space back here is also good. Back seat pockets, door bins right here, grab handle, and a little bit of a storage area right here for you to use. All right, now driving the 2022 Ford Edge Titanium, immediately when you start driving this, you do realize that this isn't a sports car and is not meant to be, because this thing doesn't have much power to keep this thing going at high speeds, and the acceleration just isn't there for it. Even though you kind of want to have some fun, you're not going to really be able to have much fun unless you really dig your foot into the gas pedal. The brakes are nice and soft, easy to operate, but the gas pedal, you really do have to dig your foot into it to get it going. Steering is nice and comfortable. It's good enough for being a highway and city cruiser. Nothing to write home about. Body roll in bends and corners is all right as well. I really do wish Ford would put the full-size digital gauge cluster in the Ford Edge like they did in the Escape and the Explorer and the Mach-E, the F-150, and you know, the Mustang, and you know, most of their other vehicles. The Ford Edge just hasn't gotten that treatment yet, but that's okay. The analog speedometer and the 2 screens hugging that, it's all right, it's good enough. The car is really comfortable to drive. The seats are really nice to sit in. You'd be comfortable in here on a couple hour road trip. Visibility out of the car is good as well. Now you do get nice safety features in here, like I said, lane centering, lane keeping, adaptive cruise control, and BLIS for you to use, just so you don't run anyone off the road when you are changing lanes, which is never a good thing. The Sync 4 system, though I think it's good in the Mach-E, it seems like it's a little laggy in the Ford Edge, and I'm not a fan of the climate controls being in the infotainment system, because then it forces you to take your eyes off the road, and it can be a little laggy and finicky to use. I would have rather had the volume controls in the infotainment system and had the climate controls on the outside of the infotainment system. Now, as for the EPA estimates for the gas mileage for the Ford Edge with the 2-liter EcoBoost engine, they estimate that you'll get 28 miles per gallon on the highway, 21 miles per gallon in the city, and 23 combined. So fairly fuel efficient vehicle, even for an SUV. All right, I'm gonna put the car in sport mode and pass these egg timers. So even in sport mode, it's not ridiculously fast, but it does provide enough acceleration for you to pass others in traffic. I don't know why that guy was going about 20 miles an hour under the speed limit, which he should never do on a 2-lane highway, but whatever. All right, guys, so that is the 2022 Ford Edge. We did have an F-150 video coming out today, but we had some complications with that. So we ended up going with this, which we have not reviewed an Edge basically at all, only just done a 5 cool features video, and that was of the 2021. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review of the 2022. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more from us, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.